So this is Dueling Club. Dueling Club is played with a normal deck of cards, and you utilize only the red cards and the black cards, and you take out, obviously there's only red and black cards.
So no blue ones, huh?
There's no blue cards. Okay. However, you do take out some of the face cards, so there are no kings and queens of certain colors in different decks. The idea behind this game is you're trying to out-duel me. So you will be casting spells and I will be casting spells back and forth until one of us is unable to defend against it and is hit. If somebody is hit, you get a point, and the first to 2 points wins.
Okay.
So then what happens is we each take one of these decks and we deal each other 4 of each card. And the remaining cards stay up here, and you take one in one color, and I take another, and so we both should have 4 black and 4 red. And now what's going to occur is we're going to do a drafting phase. Mm-hmm. So you're going to do different things. The face cards are called augmentations.
Okay.
The augmentations, essentially what they do is they will change how you play. But the normal number cards are your point values. So say I want to use this card, which is a face card. This card. Red are defense and black are attack. So you're going to, let's say you attack first and you have an attack of 10, meaning that I have to defend against a 10. I can use as many cards as I want to defend against it, or I can use only one card. So say I had a 10, I put the 10 down and I defend against it. However, I couldn't place a 10 and a 6 because the 10 alone would satisfy it.
Gotcha.
But if I had like this combination, these were the only 2 cards I could use. I put those in, and now it's 11. And what happens is I get spillover. So you took your attack and did an attack 10 against me. I defended with an 11. So during my next attack, I can use a card. So say I do attack 2. I have a spillover of 1, so my attack is now 3.
Okay.
So you would have to defend against a 3, and you can throw any card down, and maybe you only have a 10 left. Your spillover now becomes 7.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
And that 7 applied to my next attack.
To your next attack.
And if I can get a number here that you cannot match or beat, you're hit. And
then I'm hit, and that's the round. Exactly. Okay. And then we redo the whole thing.
And I'm only allowed to attack with 1 card.
Correct.
Okay.
Attack with 1, but you can defend with multiple.
Okay. And I'm only allowed to attack you with cards.
Correct.
Okay.
You cannot use your fists. Okay. You cannot use your feet or objects in the room. Okay. Now, you've got different face cards in the deck, and they do, they're the augmentations, like I said, and they'll do different things. So like a queen, as a defense augmentation, what it does is it will defend it against anything. So say you have this 10, and I had nothing left to be able to defend it, a queen will auto-defend against anything.
It just matches anything. No spillover.
There's no spillover. It's exact. Right. The jack, what it will do is it allows you to take this card and pair it with another card, and that means that it'll hold over till the next round. So if you pair it with enough to defend against that, in the next round you will be defending with the same amount still.
It pairs over to, so let's say if you for instance block my 10 with a 6, a 4, and a jack, you put the jack on the 6. And then that would carry over to your next defense round?
Right, the 6 would carry over to the
So just hang out until the next time you had to defend something. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's only 1 jack, or there's 2 jacks?
There are 2 of each of the augmentation cards in the deck.
Okay.
Now we also have information about what's
we should probably reshuffle at some point. But so and then what do my king and aces do here?
So the king and the ace. So whatever defense card you just had played. So say I have that 10, right? And I had played a 10 defense against you. Right. So I defended against your 8. I have 10 with a spillover of 2. Now that's discarded. However, I play an ace next. It pulls that in, and that becomes my attack value.
So your last defense card becomes your attack card
Correct.
for the turn. And I'm assuming you get the spillover as well, so you're
Yes.
coming at me with 12 there?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, if applicable, spillover is added. And the king forces somebody to play 2 defense cards.
Okay.
So even if this were the combination right here,
Right.
and you play this to defend against it,
Uh-huh.
you're at when a king is played as the attack card.
With the attack card? Or
With
as the attack
it is
card?
played
Okay.
with an attack spell. So when it's played with an attack spell, it forces you to discard another card,
Discard or use?
or I mean use. So like if you had,
I was about to say, but that.
so if you had like say these 2 cards,
Uh-huh.
it really is no skin off your back because it's the same value of this. You would use
Right.
those 2 instead of that, right?
Right.
But there is no spillover
If against a king.
when a king
Okay.
is played. You don't get the extra 2 for defending the 8.
Okay, so I have to use 2 and I don't get this. Okay.
Right. So it's good to pair it with a low attack
Mm-hmm.
so that they're forced to use a bunch.
Gotcha.
All right. So then blacks go over there and reds over here. Oops. And then we'll just reshuffle and redeal.
And I'm sorry, what did you do with the blue cards again?
Oh, I
Not in the deck.
threw them under the table this time.
We need those for fantastical poker. Which one is it?
Okay,
All right.
so 4 each. So now there's a card drafting phase that will occur. And
So I take 1 of either color.
yes, you take 1 of anything in the hand, and then you'll pass me that hand. Okay, so the last 2, neither of us get,
Oh, okay.
and are discarded. So we should have 7 cards. Or sorry, we take 1 of the last 2. I think 1, 2. Yeah, you take 1 of the last 2, but the last one is discarded.
Okay.
And then just randomly decide who goes first. So flip the top card.
Oh, let's. We can roll.
We can roll for that.
All right. Hey, let's go D12.
7. Split down the middle 3. So you attack first.
Oh no, wait. That's defense card, isn't it?
No, that's
not
not
a text.
Yeah. I'll defend for 2.
What do we do with these? Like discard them, leave them there.
Yeah, they're discarded. Sorry, I was just thinking about what my next turn was going to be. Yeah, they're discarded, and so it's an attack of 4 because I had a spillover of 2.
Right. So. Let's just do that then.
Okay.
And ace. Do I have to play that with another one? Or,
Yeah.
Wait, I forget. How does that work?
An ace must be played, is played by itself.
Oh,
and
I
you
pulled
use
out
the
my last
defense
defense card.
card
I'm
you
sorry,
last used, so you don't. Yeah. Well, and I defend, and this would hold over for the next, but I can no longer attack, so I lose
So you lose because you don't have any more attacks?
because I have no attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are black. So you get 1 point for
Hey!
defeating me.
One for me, right? Redo.
Yeah, and so I chose too many face cards, and I realized that after I had chosen my 3rd one, and there were not a lot of attacks left. And
That was honestly my strategy. I'm like, if I take all of these crappy attack cards, he's going to be stuck with a bunch of kings and nothing
and I
to do
can't
with
do
them.
anything.
And I'm going to take a bunch of crappy defense cards too, which will be just fine against his kings.
Which worked out perfectly.
And like, you only want like one of those in each color.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the hand configuration and what everybody else has taken from it, but yeah. Okay, so since you won, you get to strike first as well.
Okay. Sure. Go with the 8.
I'm going to defend with that.
Okay, so we have
Which-
7 spillover.
Yep. And then I will attack with that. So 17.
Okay. I will defend with 17. And then I want to do that. Yeah, and I'll attach the jack there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll attack you back with 10.
No, Jack retains.
Oh, jack retains is
The
for my
defense
next
for the
defensive
next.
round. Okay, so
Yeah.
then I'll come at you with 7.
So I'll defend it for 8
Uh-huh.
with a spillover of 1. I'll attack for 7, which
I'll
doesn't
Go on
matter.
with the spillover of 3. And attack for 8.
And I can't defend it. So you win.
Hey!